the fight for the open congressional seat in Florida is on after former Congressman Matt Gaetz resigned from Congress and assured America that he will not be returning in January. Governor Ron DeSantis has set a January 28th date for the special primary election that will head into the general election come April 1st.
Our next guest, an Air Force veteran, has thrown his hat in the ring and will be running in Florida's 1st district. For more, let's welcome in Florida congressional candidate Jeff Witt. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Talk to us about why do you want to represent Florida in Congress?
Yeah, Allison, Charlotte, it's great to be with you this morning. Thank you for having me on the program. Look, I want to represent this district because I'm a veteran. This is the heaviest veteran district in the country, and I believe they deserve to have someone who's worn the uniform representing them in Congress. Secondly, because I'm a father, I believe that we need someone who is willing to fight for the future of our country because they have something at stake, and my 4 children are everything to me. And thirdly, because I'm a businessman, and I know that we need to get inflation down and do a lot of we need to get all of President Trump's agenda passed in order to get inflation down and get our economy going again.
Yeah, you mentioned President Trump's agenda. What is top of mind for you? What is your top issue?
For me, it's inflation. I mean, trying to raise 4 kids here, my wife and I, the grocery bills are way too high. I think the key to getting inflation down is to unlock our energy economy, which is going to drive, energy prices lie at the core of all prices in the economy. And if we can reduce prices there, we can reduce inflation and prices across the board.
Yeah, I think a lot of parents are nodding their heads saying they know exactly what their grocery bill looks like, similar to yours. It looks like Trump's transition is getting the nod of approval from Americans. Take a listen.
If 8 years ago Americans were lukewarm on Donald Trump, at this particular point, they're giving him much more the benefit of the doubt. A lot more Americans are in love with this transition. This much more meets the historical norms where normally presidents get that boost coming out of their victory. And what we're seeing here is Donald Trump's presidential transition is getting a thumbs up, and dare I say, 2 thumbs up from the American people.
And 2 thumbs up from CNN, which is quite interesting. Jeff, how do you think you can best help serve Trump if elected to office?
Well, I'm going to be his most vocal proponent in Congress. I will be fighting for his agenda every day. No one will work harder than I will to get that agenda passed because I believe it's crucial to getting this country back on track.
So I know Trump's chief of staff says that he will issue a series of executive orders on day 1. He took to Truth Social talking about a few of those. He's focusing on immigration and fixing this broken system. Do you believe his plans and policies will work to help make this country safer?
Absolutely, I do. I think we've got to keep migrants out of the country, keep them in Mexico or other countries. We've got to shut off the borders. We have illegals flowing into this country who are dangerous. Unfortunately, we know that to be true based on the violence that's happening across our country. The Laken Riley murder case that was on TV a week ago was absolutely heartbreaking, and we've got to stop that. Additionally, the drugs in my community here in the 1st District, fentanyl and the opioid crisis is killing our youth. We've got to cut that off. And human trafficking is another unspoken, often problem. But here in Florida, it's a real issue. We're the 3rd worst state in the country for human trafficking. The border contributes massively to that. So I fully support the president's policies with respect to the border.
Yeah, human trafficking of women and thousands of children. We don't know where they are who have come across the border. Before we let you go, sir, I want to get your reaction. So Florida's former Attorney General, Pam Bondi, was appointed to serve as Attorney General. What do you make of this pick after Matt Gaetz stepped aside?
I'm very excited about it. I think Pam Bondi did a terrific job as Attorney General of the state of Florida. I think everything I've heard about her plans for the Justice Department when she takes office are spot on. So I'm very excited, and I very much support her taking that position. I'm excited to partner with her in Washington.
All right, Jeff Witt, thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Thank you. Please have your viewers go to whitforcongress.com if they'd like to learn more about me or support the campaign. Thanks.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.